one of the most successful championships in the UK in 2013, even more MR2s are set to take to the tracks in 2014. Matt Palmer leading them out as champion. He has qualified on pole position for the opening round of 2014. "13 minutes plus 1 lap of racing ahead of us. Away we go." It's a good start by Jim Davis from the outside of the second row of the grid in the red Roadster. He was getting alongside Matt Palmer there. We're on board with Tim Hammond, who started on row 6 of the grid. It's very congested up ahead. That's a moment for number 28. Oh, a bit of a smoky lock-up there from Rob Wells up in front of us. Oh, he wheelies side by side with the race leader, but just has to back out of that move as they go down towards the old hairpin. What an excellent grid of MR2s having been assembled here. That's Robert Wells going past Matthew Wallace, and Michael Wells doing the same around the outside line at Paddock Bend. Now coming down from Druids, looking back from Mick Nichols, but he's lost the lead, I think, to Matt Palmer, and he might lose second place as well to Jim Davis at Graham Hill Bend. Look at that. 4 cars all together really as they came across the line. Well, and that's Michael Wells spinning around as everyone managed to avoid collecting him. Christian White goes to the left. There's a change there. That's Matthew Wallace going ahead of Mick Nichols. Into braking for Paddock Hill Bend, but Mick Nichols trying to come back on the inside line. Meanwhile, Robert Wells squeezes through on the inside of Nigel Ralphson there and gets the place away. So for 7th place, I think that is. Nigel Ralphson's actually got it back on the run up to Truitt, and he's got the inside line as well. A great scrap this. Wallace now trying to get a piece of the action too. It's 4 cars here fighting for the last 4 places in the top 10. Oh, what a mistake. He's sideways there. Is he going to keep hold of it? Just about. He runs out over the curb onto the green concrete on the other side of the curb, and that means that Penroe has gone through. Going through, and a problem for number 23. A spin for Phil Schwartz there. There's William Gallagher there in number 83, sitting back with the 71 car of Graham Mailings. Look at this, it's almost 3 cars into 1. Wells has made it stick for second place all the way around the outside then. So 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th positions all together on track, and Cam Walton there has gone up the inside. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars here, all occupying the space of a roller skate on the track it seems. Absolutely fantastic racing. '27 is the next one trying to get through as well. That's Sean Traynor. He's going through on the inside, is he? And Barber's off now. He's into the gravel trap. Through the crane as they go then. This is the onboard shot from the back of Stu Nichols' car. Oh, and big problems there for somebody. Is that the car of Alex Knight? Yes, I think it is. Flames shooting out of the back of that car. They come up to Goddard's absolutely insufferable, but Stuart Nichols has got the inside line, which surely will count for something here. But Jim Davis comes back, he's got the cut back on the inside line. Harbour wins, but they're side by side as they go over the line for second position. They are inseparable by the timekeepers. From Onboard with Maxine Nichols, all problems ahead for somebody. Who is that? I think it might be David Droe, but has spun. Here's Chris White making a pass on Cam Walton through the Craner curves there. Here's Cam Walton, who's right in the thick of it now, with William Gallagher as well. And here comes Ralphson up the inside into Redgate, and he goes through, nicely done then, ahead of Gallagher, man from Skelmersdale. Look at this, side by side, that's Rob Wells and Tim Heron, and it's worked for Rob Wells, number 45, so he makes up a position there. Drop down now through the Craner curves, a wall of MR2s ahead of them, including that of Nigel Ralphson, and make their way into the right hander at the old hairpin. Here's Mark Bartley, he's got William Gallagher behind him, and then behind him is the 33 car of Alex Knight. So this is at the moment 3rd, 4th and 5th positions. Jim Davis is in there as well, and they go 3 wide into Coppice Corner. Is that going to work? Probably not. Jim Davis it is that goes out wide, and he's going through the gravel, and he's going to lose places. Nichols jinks to the right, jinks to the left through Craner curves. Desperately trying to find a way past Matt Palmer, but he'll know how hard a prospect this is. Oh, and contact there, and that's Cam Walton spinning off into the gravel trap. Palmer has his nose in front of the pole position man Jim Davis. Stuart Nichols has a great view of this as the cars make their way down towards Dean Hairpin for the first time. It's is that Trainer trying to go around the outside of all of them? Yes, it was in the number 27 car. We'll see how that works out for him in a moment. 9th place goes to the number 5 car of Tim Heron, and at Yentwood, apparently trying to go around the outside. I'm not sure that's going to work. And here comes Jim Davies, it's side by side for the lead of the race, and around the outside at Gracelands goes Jim Davies to retake the lead from Matt Palmer. Beside Mark Barber, who spins there. We're on board with John Wilson going across the picture in front of us there. Well, that was Wayne Lewis, who had to take evasive action. And Stuart Nichols is trying to make a move here around the outside of Matt Palmer as they go into the Vale. I don't think it's going to work, no, he just runs out a little bit too wide, picks up a bit of dust, and now he's left the inside line open for Alex Knight to try and find a way through. Oh, and Nichols has lost it there, and he spins, around he goes. He's still trying to regain control of that car. He's finally got it pointing back in the right direction. On board we go with Nichols. Oh, there's a bit of coming together already as Sean Trader and Alex Knight go side by side, and look at that, Tim Heron, a brilliant move down the inside. I think he caught both of them napping, and he has gone through into 3rd place. They come to the end of another lap, and look at this furious pack. Skips involved, and Shane Mansfield also involved. Is number 58 Mark Bidbury as well. The green car is 92 Dan Holmes. Now it is 3 cars for the lead, and look, Stuart Nichols there is gesturing to Jim Davis, and I think he's saying, well, let me through and I'll have a go at him. Yeah, not quite sure what that's meant to mean. Wells to the outside. Does he go all the way around John Wilson? He's trying it. He's still overlapping with him, but he's going to be on the outside line for the Montreal hairpin. Gets a bit crossed up. This is the view from Heron. Can he fight back on the exit of Nelson now? I think he's carried a bit more speed out of the corner. Checkered flag waves, and it's 6 out of 6 for a jubilant Matt Palmer here at Snetterton.
The championship is really fantastic. Massive thanks go to Miller's Oils and Rogue and Patrick and pretty much everyone involved in putting the championship on in the 750 Motor Club.
Okay, Martin, we're here at Snetterton. Just tell us a little bit about how you got involved in the MR2 Championship.
Well, I started first in some kart racing, did that for about a year and a half, and then decided it was time to move up into proper circuit track racing, and was looking for an affordable way to get into it. And then I came across Rogue Motorsport at a motorsport event, and they had a testing day coming up, so I went out to Rockingham, spent a day in the car, really enjoyed it, and then last season was my first season out. So it was a rookie season. I managed to get through that reasonably unscathed, and I just really enjoyed the racing. So I'm back this year and loving every bit of it, and starting to move up the grid as well.
Yeah. And this is a car, you mentioned Rogue Motorsport, but they actually run the car for you, don't they?
Absolutely. So this is Arrive and Drive. So this is where essentially I drive up on the day in my normal road car with my family. They support me at the track, and then I step into the car. The guys do everything for me, so it's a full package where they literally have the pit crew. They'll change the setups, they'll do fueling, tires, everything that's needed. So it takes the pressure off me to really just feed back to them how the car's driving, and then really, focus myself on improving my own driving abilities.